Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Joshua and this is Rooftop. Now in this workshop we will be creating a watercolor painting. But in this we're going to have it, slightly have a theme, you could say. So as you read the title, it says Krishna painting. But we won't exactly be entirely Krishna, but more of an action of what he is doing. So let's start and see what exactly do I mean.
Okay, so I have my my sheet of paper here, and I have my watercolors also, my water with some brushes, and then my pencil. So let's begin. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off by drawing a mountain over here, just like this, and it will have two peaks. So this is going to be one. Okay, I think I'll darken it a little bit so you can see, like that, and then a little bit over here. Just like that. This part I'll darken it a little bit so you can have a better look. And then from here on this side, okay, you can keep that part there. Just like this. And over here we'll have like a small waterfall. And from this side we can have a bit of the darker tones or the shadows of the mountain. All right, now at the bottom we're going to draw a hand, which is going to be Krishna's hand. So from here I will just start off by drawing the shape, a very rough shape of how I want the hand to be placed, like this. And over here we'll have the thumb. Now see, I didn't draw the fingers just yet, I just drew the shape and then I will start adding the other features to it. Okay, and then we'll have this hand come downwards like this, maybe not too low, just up until here, and we can add some decoration. Like that. Right, and now when we come to the fingers, we can start to actually, you could say, divide them. And the same thing here. down there, and then the last one just like that. Now if you look at this part became a little too out, so I'll just bring this part inwards a little bit, like that. So he's holding it with his pinky finger, and then over here we can have the peacock feather, just like that. So now this is going to be 95% of the drawing. So it's pretty simple, pretty quick, and pretty easy to make. Now it is at the painting where we will take a bit of time, you could say. So we have this much ready, and now we'll take our paints. Okay, so now I'll start off with the background. So I'll start with the water, and before I do that, I'll just remove all of these colors that I do not need, because we have black and we have a lot of reds, and these are very strong colors. So due to that, I am cleaning this palette. Otherwise, if it was something like green or maybe blue, which I'm going to be using, I would have just used the colors that I have here. So I'll just wet it out like that. Take a tissue and just wipe it. There you go, like this. Okay, now we can start with the painting. So I will put some water in the blue, put some water in the green, put some water in the yellow, and put some water in the brown, like that. So now if you look at this, I've put a bit of water in each of these colors. And now we can start painting. Now the reason why I've put this water is so that the cake can soften up, basically. So it'll be a lot easier to pick the colors up. So I'll take this blue. Like this. What color is this? Oh, you know what? I'll take this color instead. I'll go a little bit over the hand, just like that. And then all the way to the distance. There you go, like this. And then we can wait for this to dry, and then we can start adding the other colors. So now while we wait, I will take some brown color here. Maybe a little bit of red, but more brown. A little bit of blue to darken it up. Then I can start applying this brown color for the mountains. Like this. Take some more brown. Take a little bit more water also. And if you see the difference in colors, that's because I didn't mix blue in it. A little bit this side. And a little bit here. Just like that. And then I can add like a gradient also onto this side. And come back to this portion as well. Add a few strokes of this darker brown that is there. And a little bit here, just like that. Now if you look at this water, it is still a little too light, so I can just take this blue and darken certain areas here. So over here, since his hand is sticking out, I'm going to add some circular ripples, I guess you could say. There you go, like that. Now it looks like the water is going into the distance, like this. Okay, and then with the same blue, I will add a bit of red. Okay, that is a bit too much. Okay, now I'll add some water here to the brush and just spread this out a little bit. just like this. Now once I'm done with that part, I can take this. Okay, now that is the purple. So I'll take the same color here. Now I'll just start adding a few drops here and there to give this cloudy kind of effect, while the paper is still wet, by the way, so that you can get that automatic blend or that softness also of the sky. And if there's any part with like water collected there, you can just dry a brush and then just pick it up like that. So here, if you see, like that, and then we can even drag it downwards to the other parts. Over here, I'll just take a bit of water and spread it out, and then I'll take my paint and put it here. There you go. Looking good so far. Now we can move on to the next step. So while I painted this, it seems to have dried. So we can come back and finish this. So what I will do now is I will take some brown color. I'll put it in here. And I will put blue color into it as well. And you see how dark it becomes as soon as I add blue. And this I can add to these portions. Just like that. A little bit to the bottom. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? How do you think it's turning out so far? Okay, once that is done, I'll take my smaller brush, then take some green color. This, and then I'll start applying this green in certain places. A bit over there, a bit this side. Just like this. Even at the bottom also, even if it may not be seen, we will still add it there. Nice. So now we're going to start adding the vegetation, you could say, onto this mountain. A little bit that side also. Now I'll take some more green and mix blue color in it so I can get this nice darker green color, you could say. There. Oh, look at that. That looks so good. So it's all in, adding the layers and understanding, how the colors would look once you apply these colors down. So one of the best ways to learn watercolor or any sort of medium in that sense is to experiment and see, oh, if I do it like this, how would it look? If I do it like that, how would it look? If I don't do it in any sort of way and I just leave it as it is, how would it look? So that way you can, experiment, experiment and come up with your own techniques also. Maybe not techniques, but maybe come up with your own finishes. Finishes being the kind of style you do. A little bit here, just like that. Okay. Now I can start painting the hand. For the hand, I will take blue, just like this. A little bit this side. So I'm starting with a lighter color and then I'll be going darker and darker. I'm not going to directly start with the darker color, because then what will happen is it will be very difficult to then paint the lighter colors. Just like this, and over here also. Like that. So can anyone tell me what does the peacock feather symbolize? Since I'm not Hindu, I don't really have an idea about that. So maybe one of you can, tell me about it. Now in this blue, I'll add a little bit of red, not too much, to make it a bit darker. So it will go slightly purplish. Not too much also, but dark enough. Just like this. Get the overall medium shadows down. Just like that. I think a little bit over here I can cover up. Okay. And then I'll take my smaller brush and take this dark color. I think this one only goes. There. Now we can start darkening it. So I'm taking a smaller brush and I'm just putting this color like that. And the same thing for these fingers. Just like this. Okay, but we'll need to do an outline also for it, so I will leave it as it is right now, and then start with this green color for the peacock feathers. And then we can go for the much darker ones, like that. And the same thing this side also. Make some blue. There you go. That looks good. Just like that. Now I can take a bit of, I don't need too much water. I'll take a bit of black and blue, and I will do the outline for this. And if you see the outline also, it will look blue rather than blackish in color. Like it will look dark blue. Just like that. Alright, and then we'll finish off this feather with a little bit of yellow, and I'll take a bit of brown and connect it to this yellow portion. And then the dark blue, I will add onto this. Almost forgot about the bracelet. I'll take a little bit of red, just like that. you go. And then this brown and blue, I'll mix that and draw the bracelet just like that. I think this area we can darken just a little bit more. So I'll take some blue. Yeah, there you go. That looks so much better now. There's some nice contrast right in there. Over here, you can just add, like there are roots from the mountain that are falling down, that are dangling, you could say. Just like that. And yeah, and there you go. We have our painting done and ready. Let's see. This is what we have made. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this short and quick workshop. I don't want to take too long also, because then it can get a little boring, and it can get boring for me also and for the viewers as well. But yeah, I think it's short and sweet and something that you can pick up and use also. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all again at 3:30. So take care and bye-bye.